and welcome to your reading for the 11th to the 17th of February 2019. Welcome to Ascending Without Wings. My name is Raina, and as I always say, please feel free to like, share, or subscribe if that is what you wish to do. And yeah, generally speaking, my readings tend to be for lightworkers, twin flames, people on a spiritual path, basically. And I do invoke Arch Angel Michel, and I will ask him to channel through me. Use me as a microphone, basically. So let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. We've got cards flying. Okay, 5 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on, Cancer? 9 of Pentacles, or discs in this deck. Let's see what else we have. I think what do we have for Cancer here? Let me see. What else do we have? There's one more. Okay, let's check these cards for you and then we can get on with this. All in the right order. All meant to be here. The first one's meant to be like that. Okay, let's see. Here we go. So, my lovely Cancer people, for this week, for the 11th to the 17th of February, first card that we have is the 5 of Wands. The keyword here is struggle. I don't like that word, but it's also about conflict, about infighting. It's kind of immature, petty fighting. Who's the leader of the pack? Who's the boss? Who calls the shots around here? Leo is a sign that's significant for this card. And for those of you who are interested, I'm using the Patch Tarot today, which is the Spirit Science channel version of Tarot, which is quite in-depth, and they've used a lot of very ancient spiritual wisdom, so it's really, really cool. Excuse my cat deciding to gate crash the video. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Sorry, she's an only child. She's slightly spoiled. Okay, so 5 of Wands. This could be family, friends, in the workplace. It's competition, jealousy, infighting, envy, all those petty, immature kind of energies that can enter our lives at times. See, she's agreeing. Sums it up. She's brilliant. How helpful is she in the reading, huh? Okay, not sitting on the card. There we go. Okay. So, guys, 5 of Wands, infighting, pettiness, quarreling. Who calls the shots around here? Who's the boss? This could be friends, family, partners, any situation, really. But it's Wands, so it can be significant for a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You could be having that scenario with a person from that sign or somebody that embodies those traits anyway. So, and yeah, this could be you in that situation or somebody in your life that's actually going through something like this, and it's overflowing on you because you're having to hear their event, not having to, because you choose to, be there for that person and support them through this experience. So you're hearing certain things that are going on in their life. Okay. Then the card that I really don't like seeing in reverse, the 10 of Discs or Pentacles in reverse. Not good, guys. Desolation is the word that we have here. So in the upright, 10 of Discs is about building an empire. This is, it's a power couple coming together and building an empire, growing old together, retiring, leaving something behind for the kids, having the pets and all of that stuff. All those long-term things people do in relationships. You've got a grandfather sitting there holding his grandchild in the forefront on a log. There's a cat hanging out in the grass. There's a couple hanging together, just cuddling and staring at the grandfather holding the child. So I'm guessing that's the parents, It's very lovely, but in the upright, it's about building a legacy. In the reverse, it's about this crumbling in some aspect. It's not fulfilling itself. It's not coming together. Whether it's a relationship breakdown with the person that you were hoping you were bringing this into reality with, especially if this is going on, this struggle and this conflict is going on, I can understand how that's happening. If you can't get along, you can't come together and build an empire, can you? So of course, if you're quarreling and disagreeing and fighting and being competitive between each other, that's exactly where you're at. Desolation of the, our joint empire, or whatever long-term legacy, investment, heirloom, whatever you want to call it, something that you leave behind for your kids, kind of stuff. Yeah. So because of that desolation, because of the falling apart, you're heading towards an energy where you're actually going to start enjoying your single life. This is a person that's got absolutely everything that they could possibly need. They've worked hard to attain the financial, material world aspects of their life that they've got around them. And they're quite content. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the happily single, I need no one. Fair enough. If I find a suitable partner, there will be a fantastic little, topping off a very good existence that I've built for myself. However, I'm quite content by myself, and I'm not giving my cup to just any person. They need to be the right person. They're not going to waste their time on anybody that's not there, meeting them halfway or not there for the long term, especially if they are. Yeah. Okay, moving on. The next card we have is one of the new cards that Hatch Tarot, they've actually introduced a few different cards in here. So this is called the Crown. And Saturn and Earth are the two planets that are significant for it. It says completion and embodiment. So I feel like on a spiritual level, you're actually completing a certain cycle or a certain level of your growth, and you're embodying the lessons and the challenges that you have experienced and you've conquered. So really, really, really beautiful energy, guys. It's a person that's actually traveling in their light body or their Merkaba in this picture. They're actually in the center of that. And it's almost like this shockwave of energy going out from their heart chakra space. It's quite an intense thing. This is a light worker that's on fire. Really doing their thing. I like it. Okay, the next card that we have, in the upright too, guys. Oof, I don't like it. The key word here is suffering, and it's Three of Swords. Three of Swords is about heartbreak. It's, sometimes it can be about a third-party situation, but in this case, I'm actually getting more of a thing of heartbreak and tension from arguments. The words that were said that cut so deep that you can't let them go. Or you're having a hard time healing from that because they were quite low blows, and they were just the people that you let in when they hit you right where it hurts. No. Sometimes it can be like very, very full on and can impact you a lot more than you'd like it to, is basically what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I've got cat fur just flew into my eye. Blinded by cat fur. Charming, I tell you. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, it's very rainy above the surface of the water, and he's sinking under the surface of the water with all the pain and the unpleasantness of it. He's not even keeping his head above water. He's not able to get a grasp on his emotions. He's not able to rise above his emotions. He's drowning in his emotions because there are so many emotions, and his mind is not allowing him to release that because he's constantly stewing over what went on, what's gone wrong, what happened in the past. Oh, how dare that person stick that knife in my heart? I love them so much. Well, guess what, dude? If you're not living in the past and you keep on tuning into the past, that's where you're living. How about live in the present moment so that your now and your future can be better than the past was? Sorry to sound, blunt, but this is it's almost like a self-imposed prison. Yes, I know you've gone through pain and stuff like that, but facing the pain is the only way to heal it. You cannot go around your pain. You cannot numb your pain. You must feel it to heal it. That is the only way to heal it. And for a person that's got a card like this, you're advanced enough to know that. Okay, so this should be something that you're, I hope, working on at the moment, because I believe it's coming up to the surface for a bit of releasing. So maybe you have actually completed a certain level of healing, and now you're embodying a higher vibrational energy. But now that you've leveled up a little bit, now the little dregs of the dark shadow aspects, from emotional pain are coming up again. So now that you're more mature and wiser and have a higher perspective, there's a deeper lesson to learn from it. So try not to get too caught up in the pain and the emotions of it. Try and get the lesson out of it and just allow that to help you grow, basically. Okay, and then my lovely Cancer, we have the last card, which is in the Nine of Wands, ending it on a nicer energy. I like that. So the word here is endurance. So Nine of Wands, traditionally, it shows a person that is leaning on a wand. He looks exhausted. It's like he's been in the battlefield for, days and days, and he's just sort of escaped quickly, and he's catching his breath, and he's having a little rest. But the message here is, you need your endurance right now. With Ascension, it's not easy. It can be quite full on. It can be quite draining, and emotionally intense, to say the least. But this card is also a reminder for you that you're not quite done yet. You need to hang in there. You need to find your stamina. You need to find a way to endure through this, because we're not done yet. You're still moving forward. You've still got work to do. You still have certain things to accomplish. And yes, you may be feeling tired. Take a little break. Have a little rest. Care for yourself. Meditate. Saltwater baths. Massage. Whatever it is that will make you feel better. Okay? Do what you got to do, because we're not done yet. You still have a little way to go before you get to the peak of that mountain that you're climbing right now. Okay? That is definitely the advice there. Okay, I'm just going to clear these, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. I've been pulling the Heart and Soul Oracle, as well as Archangel Michel Guidance, and the Goddess Guidance cards as well. So, let's see what Archangel Michel has for my lovely Cancer people this week. What's the guidance for you? Whoa, okay. Okay. Looks like 5. Are all of these? No, sorry. Are these 3? Okay. So we got 3. Let's go read this one for you first. Oh, by the way, the messages. So this one says, you are protected by a higher power that also wants to help you. If the path seems blocked, there is a good cause. Take this as divine intervention, a sign from above, and wait. When the time is right, all flows with ease. A very good message. And the second one says, I am one with the universe, one with the eternal goddess. She is a part of me. I tune into my heart, and she is there, surrounded by an infinite library of wisdom, knowledge, and love. The countless manifestations of the goddess, along with her great compassion, are expressed through me. Wow. That's really beautiful. Okay, and the last Heart and Soul Guidance for you says, don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it most probably isn't right for you. Listen to and respect other people's views, but stay true to your own inner vision and beliefs. Live freely and express the beauty of your ideas. Exactly, creativity. Very, very, very important. Okay. Goddess guidance. What goddess guidance do we have? Anything else? Nope. So we have Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Very good reminder, guys. Compassion for yourself and compassion for others. This actually came through in one of the actual cards in the reading for, I think it was Aries. You guys are only my 3rd reading, so I shouldn't be having such a hard time remembering. But, okay, thank you, Jamaica. What do you have for my lovely Cancer people for this week, please? 11th to the 17th of February, 2019. What's happening with Cancer? We get the same card that Gemini got, I think. Okay, so you've got 2 Archangel Michel cards. First one, be gentle with yourself. Good advice. What we were saying like a minute ago, rest, meditate, whatever it takes to care for yourself. So this says, the prayer says, Archangel Michel, please help me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think and speak and do. Help me know what I deserve, that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Love it. Treat yourself like a baby lamb or baby or young child. You know, be gentle, that kind of thing. And the other card is sense of humor. This is the card that Gemini got. So thank you for help. The prayer says, thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so that I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Very nice. Okay, so my lovely Cancer people, I really hope you enjoyed the reading. I am trying to make them quite snappy, so because they are witty. But I'm thinking that next week's readings might be a bit more in depth or a little bit more intense because of the full moon. Some of us are already feeling the full moon energies. They're quite intense. So hang in there, my lovely Cancer people. It looks like and seems like there's a lot of change and shifting going on. Just remember to breathe and have faith that everything that's happening is happening for you, not against you. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.